Guys, ano tayo ngayon? Ola review kasi isa to sa ni-request ng mga viewers sa akin. So sabi dito, mababa lang daw ang kanyang interest rate. Pero mataas ang kanyang service charge. Okay, yung service charge is binabawas na daw dun sa loan. So pag matatanggap mo yung principal loan mo is hindi na kung ano yung ni-loan mong amount. So bawas na. So yun yung isa sa hindi maganda, di ba? Pangalawa, sinasabi nila na low interest lang daw sila. And yun din ang ina-advertise. So, bakit ba lahat ng lending app yan ang ina-advertise na low interest? Ano ba yung low interest para sa kanila? 100+% low interest ba yun? Paano ba natin makakonsider na low interest? So, sino ba to? Well, siya si Mr. Cash. Samahan niyo ako pag-usapan natin yung si Mr. Cash at ano ba yung mga sinasabi niya at tama ba yung mga sinasabi niya sa na-experience ng karamihang umutang sa kanya? Well, it's for us to find out. Samahan niyo ako. Sit back and let's discuss. Coming right up. Hi guys, this is Pat and you're in Pat Quintos Review TV. So if you're new here, I do reviews about personal finance na meron na akong experience at ginawa ko na ng videos and playlists. Makikita nyo dito sa taas. At kung bago ka dito sa channel ko, you may want to consider subscribing to my channel. Okay, so let's head over na sa App Store para makita natin yung app ng Mr. Cash. So ito, ayan, Mr. Cash. Under siya ng finance with 4.2 star rating. This app is under E-Generation Lending Corporation. So, itong si E-Generation Lending Corporation ay may SEC registration number yan. And ang office address nila ay sa Orient Square Building sa Ortigas Center, Pasig City. Before we continue guys, this is not a sponsored video about Mr. Cash. So, ito, pag pinunta natin siya sa Play Store, ito yung makita. Mr. Cash, the right one for you. Talaga. Ito, sabi niya, low interest and low compliant. Max loan amount is up to 25,000 pesos. Simplest and hassle-free application process as all online lending app says. Ganyan sila. A complete range of payout option. So, pwede ka mag-payout using GCash, e-wallet, EasyPay, Emily Villiers, 7-Eleven, etc. A complete range of payout. Paulit-ulit. Mukhang hindi maayos ang kanilang graphics. So, ito na yung product introduction nila. So, loan amount daw is minimum of 1,500 to 30,000. May disconnect na kagad kasi max loan amount daw nila. Sabi ng 25 dito, 30,000. Loan term, 91 days. Shortest including renewal time. Up to 120 days. Okay. Feeling ko, ito yung first payment, malaki na lahat. Second payment, barya-barya na lang. Mauutak talaga sila. Okay. Maximum APR. Maximum APR. 36%. Other fees, one-time service fee per transaction, 10%. So ito daw, if you choose a loan limit of 4,000 with a period of 91 days, one-time service fee deduction of 400 pesos, and an interest rate of 12%. Total fees are 4,000 times 12, yada yada yada. Ang interest lang daw ay 119 pesos. 119 pesos. Wow. So, ang total payment mo daw sa 4,000 na niloan mo ay 4,120. Pero kasi, ang mababawas din dito ay 400. So, around 3,600 pesos na lang yung makukuha mo. Pero ang babayaran mo ay 4,120 daw. Paano ba natin to ipoprove kung tama? Well, hindi ko ipapakita sa inyo kung paano mag-apply because I don't want to teach you guys how to loan. But I want you to think logically kung tama ba yung mga sinasabi nila sa nararamdaman ng mga customer. And how do we know if they are true? Well, by the experience ng mga nauna. So, check natin yung ratings. Ito, February 18 lang. Kindly read this carefully. 5-star, I would like to file a complaint and lawsuit about this application. I already submitted the claim on NBI Cybercrime, etc., etc., about this illegal shark loan. They make us borrowers prone to abuse, like additional extra charges at any time and non-stop verbal abuse, harassment, and cyber libel. Ang haba, cyber libel. They even mention and threaten that would contact and include our family with their disrespectful words and attitude. In addition, I was able to check the SEC registration number on their app but no match on SEC. Well, meron naman. So, I don't know. Baka hindi lang niya nahanap. In addition, they won't have a written loan agreement upon approval of a specific amount. Actually, isa yan sa naging problema eh. Medyo tago yung mga loan agreement. Pero meron naman pinapakita kasi it's a requirement. Hindi lang siya written. Kasi electronically na yung approval eh. Once you click approve, ganyan, yung electronic approval is sufficient enough na to make a contract. Parang ganon. Nagbabind na yun sa inyo as a contract. Medyo mahaba eh, pero most probably this issue is about unfair collection practices. So, ang nakikita ko dito, the normal online lending app na nanghaharas ng mga customer nila para makapagbayad. Ito, February 5. Pero 5-star din. PI nyo, scam. Yun daw sabi niya. Been using the app since last year. Nung una, wala namang problema. I was happy with it kasi napaka-friendly user-friendly. Plus, unang loan nila is super baba ng interest. Nung nagka-emergency ako and I need extra funds, sinubukan ko mag-loan ulit, which is pang 5th na. And guess what? Rejected. So, I waited 7 days and nung nag-try ulit ako, rejected ulit. Then, sobra ka pang maka-flood ng message a day before ng due date na akala mo tatakbuhan sila. I do not recommend this app anymore, which I was before. Uninstall, goodbye. Pero puro 5-star. Medyo may disconnect dito. I don't know why 5-star. Just a warning to anyone planning to download this. They don't allow you to delete your account and will bombard you with text offers. Even my references got the text message. Do not download the app. It's phishing app. They collect your information only. Ito naman, medyo maayos naman siguro to. 5-star. Been using Mr. Cash since July last year and I became a VIP customer and it was really helpful to me. Easy to reloan, but the higher amount offer, the higher interest too. But recommended if you're really in need. And if you pay on time, it is easy to approve your reload. Ayan, so medyo nakikita ko na yung problem. And I would consider this as a normal online lending app. Okay, so eto meron tayong review from a customer regarding sa niloan niya. So, sabi niya dito, pag nag-loan ka daw ng 14,500, ang kaltas is 1,800. And then, ang ibabalik mo ay 16,500. So, kung i-calculate natin yan, 14,500 minus 1,800, ang nakuha mo na lang ay 12,700. Tapos, ang ibabalik mo ay 16,500. So, i-minus natin 16,500. So, nasa around 3,800 ang total charges, interest and charges sa loob ng 45 days. So, 3,800 divided by, ang principal natin ay 14,500. Nasa around 26% in 45 days. So, i-divide natin ito ngayon in 45 days. Divided by 45 days, lalabas na 58% per day ang interest rate ni Mr. Cash. Kung kunin natin ang annual percentage rate niya, multiply natin sa 365, lalabas na 213%. 213% ang ang annual percentage rate niya. Di hamak na malayo dun sa sinasabi niyang maximum na APR na 30%. So, kung i-compare natin si Mr. Cash sa mga na-review na nating online lending app, nandito siya between OLP and Cashalo na nasa 213% per annum. And then, nakita naman natin yung mga reviews ng mga user ni Mr. Cash. Well, kayo na mag-decide kung tama pa bang umutang kayo with Mr. Cash o maghanap na lang kayo ng iba. Kung dito sa listahan natin, may marirecommend ba ako? Well, based dito, pinakamababa is yung mga 5-6. Hindi ka pa mumurahin. Maghanap na lang kayo ng mga Indian national siguro. Kung recommendation ko ang hinahanap nyo. Pero alam ko naman malalaki na kayo. You do as what you wish. Alam nyo yung consequences ng mga actions nyo. So based from mga reviews ng mga user nila, I hope it will serve as a warning. Okay, for our question of the day. Meron pa ba kayong nakikita sa lugar nyo na mga nakamotor ng mga Indian national, yung mga nagpapautang na 5-6 and nagpapautang pa ba sila? Well, kung meron sa tingin nyo ba, mas okay na umutang na lang kayo sa kanila kaysa dito sa mga online lending app? Let me know sa comment section sa baba at may chance kayong manalo ng 1,000 pesos sa ating weekly GCash giveaway. And syempre, huwag nyo kalimutang maglagay ng hashtag Road to 100k sub at mag-like and subscribe dito sa aking channel para sa chance nyo manalo ng cellphone sa ating cellphone giveaway every month until we reach the 100k subscriber milestone. Yun lamang po for today's video, but before we end this video, mag-shoutout muna tayo at shoutout kay at wealthboss-vo3tg. Sabi niya, pa-shoutout po idol, pa-review naman po ng mga cooperatives na pwede paglagyan ng pera, savings para tumubo. Pros and cons din po. Planning din po kasi maliban sa mga digital banks. Thank you po sa suggestion nyo. Kaya lang, ang cooperatives po kasi, usually yan per community. So, kaya nagtatayo ng cooperative because there is parang pangangailangan ng community na magkaroon ng organization na mag-provide ng specific service. So, kung magre-review po tayo ng cooperatives, medyo in general lang po siya. Hindi po natin masasabi yung objectives, yung mga ino-offer kasi iba't ibang klase po ang mga cooperatives per location natin. It's a good idea. Maraming salamat po sa pag-raise nito. We can discuss cooperative as a general discussion. So, thank you for watching. I hope you like this video. Leave a thumbs up. And if not, wala nang problema dyan. But continue to support me by subscribing to my channel by clicking the subscribe button. Also, the bell button sa tabi ng subscribe para makareceive kayo ng latest notification sa lahat ng upload ko. Again, guys, this is Pat Quinto and you're in Pat Quinto's Review TV. Bye-bye!